America Stadium in Charlotte. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers on Thursday night primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen ready for some preseason football. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. And for the rest of the team, it's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Ready? First down, Dolphins.
The tight end going in motion to the left. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll send their tight end left. To the air is Manning. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
But you know the old saying, Mike, the games don't count, but they matter. And these are the kind of things that really matter. Efficiency, in and out of the huddle, really work the offense and the process. And that's exactly what we saw here. To be this well-oiled early in the year is a great sign of things to come once we get to the regular season here in a couple weeks.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be let out by the rookie, Greg, the latest in a long line of NFL quarterbacks from Southern Cal.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime you have a chance to go out there and play with the first-team offense, execute in a real NFL game, it's going to pay huge dividends once the regular season comes along.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. You, yellow, 45. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Ready, set. Get 6. Mega. Block 40. Slide 2. 10.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And the defense can't go up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Robinson, a first down and more. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Ready,
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
set, hut. Blue, 30. Ready.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
Right.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Smash.
At the 28-yard line.
Black shot.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina first down.
18-yard line.
Mega.
They'll run the toss here to Sanders. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tyrell Dodson on the tackle.
Ready.
Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Ready.
Sanders will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the second time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
It's certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We going to put a man in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Achan. Uh-oh. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Ken Jackson there defensively. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Williams in motion. On the play fake, here's Manning. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
They bring their tight end right. On 3rd down, it's Manning. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Let's go now. Yep.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Got it.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the
Come on.
50-yard
Set.
line.
He'll keep this on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Got it.
4th down and 1.
Let's go. Green Jack. Steel. Black. 6. Mega. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Here we go. Hut.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. His 2nd team the lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. That's caught downfield by Waddle. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Williams in motion. Now Manning. Forced out wide.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They'll send a man in motion left. Aside that open man is Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Manning. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On comes with the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. That's a 36-yard.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
A run up the middle is Sanders. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 6. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here's a toss, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
The 20-yard line.
This is a pistol run with Sanders. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32, ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing now, Manning. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Let's go now.
Here's Manning. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
15 yards. That's another Dolphins.
In motion, it's Waddle.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Manning. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another
First and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
To throw, it's Manning. That one out wide to Achane. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
21-yard line.
Manning. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Back to throw is Manning. The pass taken in by Knox. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Dolphins, first down.
Tight end going in motion here. To the air is Manning. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Tight end on the move left. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The end zone and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, he knew it.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Panthers will take their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw. That is caught downfield by Campbell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go. Red, cycle. 33. Strike. Strike. Ready?
To the air now on first and 10. Out to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. Halftime coming up, and the Panthers have run out to a 24-7 lead. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
The third quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From 29, here's second and a yard.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll get this out wide. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Here's second and 6.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Second and goal.
Well, something tells me, Mike, that for as good as that probably looked all week long in practice, I wouldn't expect us to see that play called too many more times going forward. It almost feels like the defense was expecting it coming in, and they blew the play up before it ever got going.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's
that one, take it in. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
21, Dolphins 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now he'll run, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
They send the tight end in motion.
And the Dolphins first
Now
down.
a first down throw for Tua. He caught. It's Jalen Wright. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
19-yard line.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Here's 1st and 10.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side. And
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. In for the 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. To his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Tua gonna give this to Wright. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll put a receiver in motion right.
1st down, Dolphins.
Off play action, it's Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
44, ready. 19.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 22.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Well, a quick pass to the receiver heading left. And off they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Now third and 1.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Set, ready.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
That's good.
Ready?
First down.
Red,
First and
yellow.
10 at the 49-yard
Get
line.
ready.
On first down is Young. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a run with that tight end. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Exiting the pocket right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This one complete to Campbell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third
A
down.
gain of 8 brings up third and 2.
Here's a designed run. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And his left side and caught by Evans. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up third and
They'll throw here on third and short. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here comes second down.
second down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on second and long. They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They snap it to Tua. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. Past midfield to the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Sit down. Black, 95.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one is caught by Campbell. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Man in motion here is Washington. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down.
To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He keeps it himself. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Dolphins
Now the spike as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2 and out on second down. Third and long.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, here's Tua. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
All right.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and goal.
Now Tua. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Again, it's Tua. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Tua to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able the edge a bit closer. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
To the ground, a first down run. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The tackle made back at midfield.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. As we move closer to the regular season,